What's up, videos, and welcome back to my channel. I know y'all. It's been a long time since I've been on here, but I'm back and I'm more annoying than ever. No, I'm just kidding. But I am back and I'm gonna be as consistent as I possibly can moving forward. I know this channel is all about productivity and being consistent. It's also about social issues and lifestyle, but I can't teach y'all how to live y'all life and about a journey that I'm not on. Like, come on now. I gotta get back. I gotta get back into the swing of things, and I'm gonna hit more on that as this video goes on. But this video is gonna be all about the things that I learned during quarantine. I've narrowed it down to 10 things that I wanna share with you all. Y'all make sure to comment down below. Let me know if there's things that you can relate to or some other things that you may have learned that can help me out, some tips that y'all learned during quarantine. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into things. All right, so number one, and this is the most important thing for me. This could have been the only thing I learned during quarantine and I would have been happy, but quarantine grew my relationship with God. Now, I can truly admit now that I am the type of person whose relationship with God gets really strong when I'm going through stuff. When I'm going through a storm, my relationship with God is up here. But I've never been at a point in my life where my relationship with God is all the way up here and things are going good. But this time in my life, quarantine got me there. Like, I'm truly, my relationship with God is so strong right now. My faith has grown so much, y'all. And it's not because I thought the world was gonna end or anything like that. It's truly because I just take the time out to connect with God. And I'm also a part of a Bible study group that meets on Zoom. I'm a part of a book club that meets on Zoom, and we're reading a religious book. And I'm just taking the time out that I needed to always take out to just talk with God, talk with the Lord, and just, for some reason, when I talk with the Lord, I feel myself just feeling better. Like, I feel better about myself. So if you're a religious person, if you identify as Christian as I do, I hope I'm not hitting my mic. If you identify as Christian like I do, just take some time for the Lord and you'll feel so much better, y'all. All right, number two. Quarantine allowed me to realize how much I freaking spend. Like, I've always been the type of person who saves money. And especially since I started this new job, your girl getting paid a lot more. I was able to save a lot more money. However, quarantine allowed me to realize that I don't need that morning coffee. I don't need to get my nails done every 2 weeks. I don't have to get my hair trimmed every 2 to 3 months. Like, put that money in your pocket. Haircuts are not cheap. Y'all, you don't need all those things. Those things are not essentials. They're not necessities. Literally, the main things you need to spend money on is food, and I'm not talking about eating out. You better cook. Cook something in your kitchen. Don't DoorDash. I did do a lot of dashing during quarantine, but yeah, I also cooked a lot, so y'all gotta bear with me. I'm learning just like y'all are. But yeah, you can definitely save so much money when you stop just splurging on kind of like stupid stuff. And I consider it now, even clothes being stupid purchases, because I'm the type of person who may wear an outfit twice and then is like, oh, I don't like how that shirt looks anymore, and then I don't wear it anymore. So like, that was a waste of money. So moving forward, when I buy things, I'm gonna make sure I buy things that I can see myself wearing for years, as in a plain black shirt that I can wear more than once. You know, like those minimal things that won't get old or dated or whatever else. So yeah, save those pennies while you can. Your girl been trying to save hers as much as possible. I know I'm not spending money on gas like I was. Y'all, I have an hour commute to work. So imagine how much money I've been saving just not putting that gas in my car. I'll wait. Yes. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on because I can talk about saving money all day. I'll save that for another video. Let's get on to number 3. Oh, this is an important one. Who your real friends are. If you haven't gotten a phone call from someone that you consider your friend or even your best friend since quarantine started, they're not your friend. Y'all, they're not your friend. Just know that. Quarantine allowed me to reflect on my friendships and my relationships, who I wanted in my life, who I didn't. I mean, some of it was just like, just came to fruition, like literally just happened. And I was able to say, okay, you're not my friend, bye, peace. I lost 2 of my best friends during quarantine, something I didn't think would ever happen, people I never thought I would lose, but hey, when you realize they're not meant to be in your life, they don't value you, cut them off. I know I talked about it in a previous video, but I literally had to do it during quarantine, which is a wild time to have to cut people off, simply because of the fact that we're in the freaking house. Why do I need to cut y'all off? Like, this is a problem. But I had to cut them off, whatever. Bygones be bygones, no bad feelings. I just don't feel like I was valued in the friendships, and I don't feel like I don't really feel like I lost anything now. I cried a few nights, but now I don't feel like I lost anything, simply because y'all were barely there for me. Y'all weren't even dependable, so like, why would I need y'all to be my friend? However, on the plus side, a good note, I rekindled friendships. And one of those friendships was a friendship that, like, it was kind of my fault. I just stopped talking to that person for no apparent reason, without any explanation. Finally talked to her, made up, talked about things, got things off of our chest that should have been discussed a long time ago. But this person, I chose to rekindle our friendship simply because she's someone who has always kept it real with me. And Alexis needs that. Alexis needs that person in her life who don't tell her, Alexis, you're wrong. And like, explain why I'm wrong, so I can be like, okay, yeah, I need to work on that. Like, and those are real friends. Like, granted, I have friends that aren't necessarily that blunt, but I need that one friend who is gonna be as blunt as she is. So decided to reel her back and bring her back into my life, because I need her, and I know she needs me too, low key. But anyways, also I finally had just a long conversation with my childhood best friend, who we've always considered ourselves best friends no matter what. Like, we can go 6 months without talking, but that's my boy, like, rock solid. So we finally talked though, just got some things off of my chest. He got some things off of his, and you know, I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Granted, we don't talk every day. We probably will never talk every day, but just because it's life. But we finally just opened up about certain things that needed to happen. You know what I mean? We finally had that conversation. Every friendship has that conversation. We finally had that, and I feel so much better about our friendship now moving forward. And number 4, working from home gets boring really fast. Like, a lot of things get old fast, you know, binge watching Netflix, Hulu, Prime TV, whatever you watch gets old fast, but working from home gets old really fast. And I can truly say I'm one of those people who misses their coworkers. My coworkers are all older than me. You know, at first I was kind of like, this is weird. I'm the only black person. I mean, like, come on. I live in Oregon, but I'm the only black person at my job, but I miss them. I truly miss, like, just seeing my boss every morning, seeing my coworkers, talking to them, saying something slick, or them saying something funny that I thought was like the weirdest thing. But now I realize, like, I need that. I can't say my coworker's name, but I need one of my coworkers knocking on my little door in the morning to be like, good morning, Alexis. Like, that means a lot. It's not the same over Zoom, and I'm just ready to get back into the office, safely get back into the office, but I'm ready to see their bright and shining faces every morning in little old Oregon. Number 5 is a big one for me, and this is something that I haven't really talked about on my channel, but after I got out of television news, I felt very socially awkward and just started to have like social anxiety when I was around people. And I'm sure it's something that my coworkers noticed. They probably were like, how's she a TV news reporter but she acts so shy? But I started to feel like I didn't know what to say. And that's not a place where I ever want to be again. I felt very uncomfortable, and I've never felt like that before. It was just like, I didn't feel like myself in general. And I didn't know how to talk to people that well. Like, my one-on-one conversations just weren't there. I felt very uneducated talking to other people. And I know I'm talking a lot and opening up a lot, but I was there, especially when I first started my job, and it was bad. It was really bad. But having these meetings on Zoom now and just engaging with more people through Zoom has allowed me to kind of get out of my comfort zone a little more, like, and just start opening up again and being more extroverted instead of being like this in my office, like super shy and just like, okay, talk to y'all later. Like, so I'm excited about going back to the office for that reason too, because I'm gonna have stronger relationships with my coworkers and just with people in general at the university. Number 6, and I'm not gonna dwell on this one because, not because I'm scared of controversy, but just because I have a whole nother video about these particular social issues. But number 6 is that the world is bigger than you and I. Freaking quarantine taught me that there's bigger things happening in the world than me breaking a nail or me being pescatarian and all that BS that I be telling y'all about sometimes on the channel. Like, there's some real crap happening in this world. And granted, I know that racists have always existed. Like, racism has always existed. I know that. I know that police brutality has always existed. I know that viruses have always existed. I get my flu shot every year. Yes, I know all of that. However, quarantine made me realize the extent of it. It allowed me to realize that a lot of people aren't as woke as they try to act like they are. Made me realize that the little BS I dealt with in Georgia regarding racism really wasn't that big of a deal compared to what some people are dealing with. It also made me realize that people I thought had my back really don't have my back regarding race. It made me realize how ignorant some people can be for not wearing a damn mask. I need to stop cursing, but it made me realize how ignorant some people can be for not wearing a mask, and not even for their safety, but how about me? Have some common courtesy, you know what I mean? So quarantine truly allowed me to realize that the world is just bigger than you and I. Like, there's some serious issues with not only the United States, but internationally. We have some global issues. I might be one of the first people to move to Mars when they start allowing us to go there. I might be one of the first people to go, because this ain't it. This is not cutting it. Quarantine allowed me to just realize that I missed certain things. I missed reading, I missed writing, I missed unplugging. I missed what the world was like before social media ever existed. And I finally was able to get back to some of those things. I'm reading more, I'm writing more, and I'm just enjoying the peace and quiet a lot more than I did previously. Granted, I stay up on my news and social media and all that stuff. Like, I am glued to my phone to an extent, but I know when to put it down now. And that's something that I didn't know how to do before. I can truly say that I would wake up in the morning and spend an hour strolling down my phone, or spend 10 minutes before I jumped in the shower strolling or something like that, which I don't need to do anymore. The first thing I should grab for in the morning should not be my phone, and I'm getting away from that. And the last thing I look at night is not my phone either. And so that shows me that I'm growing as a person. And if you're someone who's so dependent on their phone that that's the first thing they reach for in the morning or reach for before they go to bed, then just chill out. Just take some time to pick up a hobby or get back to doing your favorite pastime, whether that be reading or writing. Maybe it's writing poetry, maybe it's painting. I don't know what it may be, but do something other than strolling down Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be. Next, and these are things that I'm actually starting to just grasp more now, and that is that this truly may be the new norm. And I know we've been hearing that for a few months now, but this may be our reality for a while. Wearing masks, I mean, working from home a couple days a week once we get back into the office, or working from home indefinitely. This may truly be our new norm, and that's okay. You can still be productive during this time. So I'm truly resetting. I'm cleaning up my apartment completely, cleaning out certain things, just resetting my mind and my space, and realizing that this truly is the new norm and embracing it. Second, how to just be more productive. How am I gonna incorporate the things I wanna do, like YouTube or reading, along with just getting my work done, doing chores within the apartment, whatever else, just how to be more productive in general, because YouTube is something that I am passionate about. I'm passionate about growing my brand, growing my network, helping you all throughout this journey. But I have to take the time out for it, and that's something that I get really lazy with, and kind of like, I just don't have time for it, get aggravated when I'm ingesting and it doesn't work out. But if you're passionate about it and you love it, then you got to put time for it. Like, you have to set time for it. And that's something that I'm working to do and just be more productive as a person, while also doing this last thing, and that is relaxing and embracing the moment. Quarantine has taught me that you need that work-life balance. Like, I knew before, but now I truly know you need a work-life balance. You can only be but so productive without just wearing yourself out. And this truly was a time to just reset and relax and enjoy the moment. And I truly feel like I was able to do that. And it started with the stupid binge watching Netflix to just now, just enjoying what's happening now and not trying to move so fast in life. I'm always thinking about what's gonna happen in the future, where I'm gonna be in a year or 2 or 5, but not embracing the now. And quarantine allowed me to do that, and it is allowing me to do that. And I'm just so happy to be where I am. I was able to really reflect on life in May when I turned 25. I'm a quarter of a century old, and young. And it's just a great time to just reflect on life and grow as a person, and not just grow through professional accolades or achievements, but personally grow. I want my soul to be rich. I want my faith to be strong. I want my friendships to be even stronger. Friendships, relationships, whatever. But I want all of that to be strong. I want to be a better me, a better Alexis. And I want the same for you. And I hope that quarantine is kind of revealing that to you, as it is for me, that we can just be better. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this whole video. It's a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I'm just getting back into the swing of things. And I want you all to know that I love you all so much. I truly am passionate about this channel. I want to be as consistent as possible. I'm going to be coming to y'all with a lot more content. I will not post this video until I'm ready to post the next video. You know what I mean? I'm going to edit in advance. I'm going to get my ideas written out in advance, because I'm letting y'all down when I don't post these videos. And y'all, I don't want to let y'all down. I have a lot to say, and I want us to be able to grow on this journey together. But with that being said, like I always say, peace, love, and remember to keep it tight. Bye, y'all!